All right, get ready for another deep dive into Karina's journal. Last time, we got a peek into her portals class. Remember that? It was wild. This time, though, we're going even deeper into something just as fascinating, metal.
Oh, I remember those portals. Definitely mind-bending stuff. But when I first saw metal as a subject, I have to admit I thought, okay, like basic blacksmithing, you know? But this is Dramestrony we're talking about. It's got to be way more than that.
It is. Oh, it is. This isn't just like hammering some horseshoes. This is about understanding metal, like on this crazy supernatural level. And the teacher for this class is, get this, Mrs. Scarlee, the Lady of Gold. I mean, come on, that's a superhero name right there.
It does sound like straight out of a comic book. But the Lady of Gold, huh? That definitely makes you think she's got some serious mastery over gold. But the journal mentions she's an alien. Is that normal for teachers at Dramestrony?
It really seems like it, yeah. Makes you wonder, what kind of crazy advanced knowledge are they bringing from other planets? I mean, think about it.
No kidding. But back to Mrs. Scarlee. This is interesting. She teaches something called Allegorhetric Magnetic Ultracylindrical Study.
I know, right? Try saying that 3 times fast.
Seriously. But what does it even mean? What do they actually do?
Yeah, so Karina's notes are a little unclear on this one, but it sounds like it uses energy and some kind of like super advanced technology to move metal around on a massive scale. We're talking moving mountains here.
Wow, okay. Mountains, huh? That's pushing the limits of what we think is even possible with metal. And there's all this talk about a parallel world. Any idea what that's all about?
Yeah, that's one of the mysteries we're trying to unravel. It seems like it's a big part of their training, and they use this allegorhetric thing to do some pretty impressive things there, whatever it is.
If they're already moving mountains, just imagine what they're doing in this parallel world. It makes you think, how well do they actually understand this material?
Right. And it gets even weirder. Karina mentions there are metals out there in the universe. Some are similar to what we have here, but some are so rare we haven't even discovered them yet. And there's even one somewhere on Earth that's so valuable, only the Galactic Council can say if we can mine it.
Now, that's a little scary, isn't it? Something that valuable just sitting there and we can't touch it unless some intergalactic authority gives us the okay?
I know. Makes you realize how much we don't know about our own planet, let alone the whole universe. And it's not just about finding new metals. Mrs. Scarlee actually teaches them how to, like, change one metal into another, lead into gold, but on a whole other level, you know?
Now, that sounds like alchemy, this ability to transform things, create new materials. But how do they actually do it?
She uses a, get this, a dulling technique. Basically, she shifts the characteristics of a metal, but on a huge scale, like changing its, I don't know, its whole essence. Does that make sense?
So they're not just changing the outside, they're messing with its core somehow.
That's what it sounds like. And this whole transformation thing, it's way beyond anything we can do right now.
No kidding. But you know, it makes you wonder, what if we could do that? Imagine we could solve resource problems, create materials we never even dreamed of. It would revolutionize everything.
It's mind-blowing. And remember how the journal mentioned the Drame's roses, the female students? They're all in human form for their training. Well, there's one named Lyria who seems to have a natural gift for all this metal stuff. It's like she was born understanding it, you know?
Yeah, that's really interesting. So maybe it's not just about what you learn at Dramestrony. Maybe some people are just naturally, I don't know, attuned to it, like a sixth sense for metal.
Right. Like those kids who are just math geniuses, but instead of solving equations, they're, I don't know, the Mozart of metal, which is pretty cool when you think about it.
It really makes you question what talent is,
Right.
right? And how it shows up. But it also brings up another interesting thing Karina mentions, that maybe, just maybe, there are minerals out there that are more valuable, more useful than anything we have here on Earth.
Yeah. Like we're obsessed with gold here, right?
Yeah.
But what if it's not actually the best? What if somewhere out there, there's something 10 times better? We just haven't found it yet.
It makes our whole system of values seem so small. Like, what if diamonds were just, I don't know, pebbles somewhere else?
And here's where it gets really crazy. Karina writes about entire planets made of diamonds, but not like the ones we know. These are some kind of alien diamonds, and get this, they use them as fuel for their starships.
Wow, diamond planets, like cosmic gas stations. That's insane. Makes you wonder what other incredible resources are out there just waiting for us to find them.
I know. And think about the tech you'd need to harness a whole diamond planet's energy. It boggles the mind. But I guess that's Dramestrony for you, right? They're training these future gods and goddesses to understand and control the universe on a level we can't even grasp.
And to think, this is just one class, one subject. Imagine what else they're teaching in that place.
It's almost too much to take in, but in a good way. In a good way. You ready for the really wild part?
Lay it on me.
Mrs. Scarlee, the Lady of Gold herself, she shows them how to turn charcoal into a diamond, using psychic energy and magnetic waves. It's like alchemy and science fiction all mixed up.
Okay, now that's something I definitely want to hear more about. So she just turns charcoal into a diamond, like poof, just like that. Magic diamond.
Not exactly poop, but it's pretty close. Karina describes it as this whole demonstration is mesmerizing. So Mrs. Scarlee, she takes this lump of coal and using only her mind, she creates these super intense magnetic waves, and it basically sets the coal on fire.
Wait, hold on. Using just her mind? That's like a whole other level of control. We haven't even talked about that yet.
I know. And then it gets crazier. So the coal starts smoking, then it turns red hot, and you can actually see a gem forming inside the burning coal. Then there's this burst of energy, and boom, crystallized diamond.
It's like watching a star being born, but like miniature, taking something ordinary and transforming it into something incredible, just with willpower and energy.
And it's not just a demonstration. The students get to practice this themselves in the lab. They start with equipment and stuff, but eventually they learn to do it just like Mrs. Scarlee with their minds.
That's incredible. I mean, the mental discipline and focus to do that, that's got to be insane. But, you know, it also makes you think about the ethics of it all. If this kind of knowledge, if it fell into the wrong hands, imagine the chaos someone could cause just manipulating matter like that.
That's a really good point, yeah. Definitely raises some questions about how this power should be used and who should have it. But back to the process. Each diamond they create, it's completely unique. No two are alike. It's like cosmic art.
Like how they say every snowflake is different, but instead of ice, they're manipulating the structure of matter itself to create something beautiful and valuable.
It really makes you rethink what alchemy even is. It's not just like mystical ancient stuff. It could be real, an actual science, if we had the knowledge and the control, you know?
And if they're using diamond planets as fuel, I mean, think about how much energy that is. It must be astronomical. I can't even imagine the kind of technology it would take to harness all that power.
It's like trying to explain the internet to someone from, I don't know, 100 years ago. They just wouldn't have the framework to even understand.
Exactly. It really shows how limited our understanding of physics and energy might be. But this kind of goes back to what we were saying before about the parallel world. If they're doing even more amazing things with metal in this other world, maybe the laws of physics are different there.
Ooh, that's a great point. What if the properties of metal itself are different in this parallel world? That could explain how they're doing all this stuff that seems impossible to us.
It's definitely something to think about, and it makes you wonder what else is out there. What other mysteries are waiting to be uncovered?
It's like we're just barely scratching the surface of what's possible. And this is all from just a few pages in Karina's journal. Imagine what other mind-blowing stuff is in there.
I'm honestly a little scared to find out, but also super excited. It's like opening a door to a whole new reality. But that's what learning is all about, right? Expanding our understanding of the universe and our place in it.
Absolutely. And it makes you realize how much potential is inside each of us. You know, if these future gods and goddesses can do all this incredible stuff, maybe, just maybe, we can tap into that power too on some level.
That's a really powerful takeaway, I think. Even if we never learn to turn charcoal into diamonds with our minds, just knowing it's possible, it's enough to inspire us to push our own limits and strive for something greater.
So instead of getting overwhelmed by all this, we should see it as a challenge to keep learning, keep exploring, and never stop asking questions.
Exactly. Who knows what amazing things we might discover about ourselves and about the universe along the way.
It's almost overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
All this stuff from Karina's journal, diamond planets, metal alchemy. I mean, where does that leave us here on Earth dealing with, our own limitations?
That's the big question, isn't it? What can we, just regular humans here on Earth, actually take away from all this, all these kind of crazy ideas from Dramestrony?
Exactly. It's easy to get caught up in the whoa factor and forget that this is more than just a sci-fi story. It's got to mean something for us, even if we're not training to be, future gods and goddesses.
For sure. What I keep thinking about is their mindset at Dramestrony. They're not afraid to challenge everything, explore the unknown, to try what seems impossible even. And that's a big lesson for all of us, no matter what we're doing.
So it's not just about the technology or the superpowers. It's about the way they approach learning and discovery.
Exactly. They're always pushing, always asking what if, always wanting to know more. We could all learn from that, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of curiosity, that open-mindedness.
Yeah, I see that. Like instead of saying, that's impossible, they're saying, okay, how do we do it? And they actually figure it out.
Exactly. And remember what Mrs. Scarlee said about how humans could maybe do this alchemy thing too, if we could just unlock our brains. That's pretty amazing. Like maybe we already have that power inside us, but something's blocking it.
I know. It makes me wonder, like, if we have that kind of power, why aren't we using it? What's stopping us from doing all these incredible things here?
It's a good question. Maybe it's lack of knowledge, maybe it's fear, maybe we don't believe in ourselves enough. But Karina's journal, it reminds us that the potential's there.
So what can we do? How do we start unlocking that potential, even if we can't go to Dramestrony?
I think it starts small. Start with being curious, asking questions, learning new things, trying new experiences. Just like those students at Dramestrony, we gotta be open to the unknown and see challenges as chances to grow.
It's like that saying, the only limit is your imagination, right? Maybe it's not so crazy after all. Instead of being scared by how advanced Dramestrony is, we should let it inspire us.
Absolutely. It's like a call to action, you know?
Yeah.
To push ourselves, to explore what we're capable of. Who knows what amazing things we might achieve.
Well said.
Yeah.
So even though this deep dive into Dramestrony's metal subject has left us with more questions than answers, it's definitely sparked a sense of wonder and possibility.
It reminds us that the universe is huge, it's full of mysteries, and there's always more to learn, more to discover. Who knows what other crazy secrets are hiding in Karina's journal?
I can't wait to find out. But until then, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never, never underestimate your own potential.